live a little bit early today, and not too long from now, we are going to go and check to see what's in the box. With gloves on, mind you, because that's literally what this live stream is called, is what's in the box. Can't keep them waiting for too long. Of course, we've got to go and do our typical pet care, our standard run. Hey, Acid, how's it going? I've got a poll going online right now in a group where the admin, and I think it was approximately 15 others, have had enough of my shenanigans and have gone full HOA on the situation. And they are trying to assess whether I should get kicked out with a poll. And as far as I know, it's not going well. And he sings with karaoke? Ooh. So yeah, it is an uncensored group that revolves around Highway 30. And I happen to live right by Highway 30, and I give traffic updates as soon as I get done with my commute. And apparently people don't take too kindly to traffic updates where I point out when certain individuals drive recklessly, apparently, on Highway 30, for which the uncensored group is named. Yeah, it's very, very complicated. She threatened to kick me off the group. And then she asked where she threatened me. And I posted it, and she still asked where she threatened me. So, that's what I said. You don't name it uncensored, but not have it uncensored. That's just not the way it works. You're wrong. Shut up. Anyway, so we're not going to be doing any exercises today, but after we get a ways in with the tarantulas, we're going to go out on the porch with gloves on, and we're going to go and see what's in the box. Because what's in the box is pretty exciting, and we're still debating what? We're debating whether we're going to be sending it to the police or not. I think I'm going to get voted out on that.
If we're taking a vote, you would lose. But if it's for you, you get the ultimate decision.
Well, I was hoping that if it is from Johan, I could just take the ammo, the stuff out, and we
But I
can.
made the same point to you that Micah did. That's a valid point. How did he get it? I doubt he was carrying around with him the whole time he's homeless.
So, okay, we're gonna go over this again before we go and take care of the tarantulas, and we're not gonna talk about what's in the box. We're going to show you what's in the box a little bit later, hence why this live stream is called What's in the Box. So, today, we had ourselves quite the predicament on our Highway 30 Uncensored group that I'm a part of. Okay? He's really bothered by that. Shut the fuck up. Get out of my life. Get out of my house. Fucker. Oh, Mitch Green's coming in strong. In any case, I pissed off one of the admins by making a post what is that called? An anonymous post where you blot out your face. About the box winding up on our porch. And that evolved into the admin threatening me with, let's call it an eviction from the group. It was anonymous! Anyway,
It's not anonymous anymore.
fuck off. You guys are really fucking with my what isn't confirmed ADHD. You know that, right? Alright. In any case, she threatened to evict me from the group simply because she couldn't stand me any longer.
Sorry.
And she came up with this brilliant idea of polling whether people wanted me to stay, go, what have you. And thus far, the polls are not in her favor. Oh, Mitch. Because there are, as far as we can tell right now, about 15 individual on a group of, I believe it was 5,500 some odd, that have a problem. So these individuals want to go full HOA on my ass and get me banned from the group. Not only do they want to get me banned, but this individual, this admin, cannot fathom that what she did, telling me that if I did not act in accordance with her wishes on an uncensored group, that I would be kicked out, that was in fact a threat. I mean, you don't have to threaten physical violence for something to be a threat, but that is apparently something that is beyond her ability to comprehend. Oof. Mitch, just go satisfy. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to repeat this whole thing again. I should have made this about the uncensored thing, and then I could have just posted that. So what happened was, an admin of an uncensored group decided to threaten me with an eviction from the uncensored group. And in our conversation about this, she decided to start a poll as to whether people wanted to get rid of me or not. Well, I believe there are 25 people that want me to stay, 15 people that want me to go, and about 60 some odd people that said they just fucking scroll by, ignore his stupid shit. Because it's an uncensored group. And the vast majority of the comments that come with the poll are individuals that are saying, you're an idiot, it's an uncensored group, if you don't like him, block him. Or you're an idiot, it's an uncensored group, scroll on by. And it's just that kind of banter all the way down. You every now and then you hear one of the 15 Karens, oh, we need to block anybody that's got a negative mentality here. We all just need to be zen. And to that end, no, that's just not going to happen. Oh, I do troll, but it's primarily me giving a, what is that? A traffic update where I call out idiot behaviors. It's like, oh, there was a little congestion here, but when there wasn't, there was a guy that decided he wanted to speed at 90 miles an hour on ice. That's pretty much what sums up this last post that really sent people over the moon with the desire to comment. Like, yeah, yesterday we had 2 to 3 vehicles that flipped over because of individuals that wanted to speed on the ice. But do go on about how you're not going to be amongst them one of these days.
Oh man, I can say some shit right now.
I do not drink. I have been sober for many a year now. I do not drink. I don't do drugs. I don't smoke. I write poetry, and apparently I piss people off online. So this right here is a Harpic deer polk rights. He is a male. He's threaded himself off again. However, we've learned recently that that doesn't mean a thing. He's just doing stupid stuff to make me think that he's going to molt, despite the fact that he's an adult now. Well, I don't drink, so have fun with that. I mean, I drink water, if that's what you're implying. But I haven't had alcohol in, I think, 4 years? And I quit cold turkey. I don't recommend the cold turkey method. What's in the box? That'll be coming up here shortly. I'm going to wait just a little bit longer. We're going to go through the first set of spooters. And then I'm going to don some fucking shoes because it's cold as shit outside. And a coat. And we're going to go through and see what's in the box.
Bring it in here?
I don't... Do you guys mind if I bring it in here? No, Mitch, you can still be guilty. Especially at 20. Are you kidding me? Whoop. So this is one of 2 Brazilian violets. They are hooked out males. I like wearing it though, and I don't trust that coat rack anymore. How does it fit, Micah?
Figuring it out right now. It's reasonably well. I was thinking if it ever gets to a point where it's a little run down, think about adding some
Armor.
steel plates in.
Steel plates, or put slots in for some actual bulletproof plating. They're coming out with some interesting shit when it comes to bulletproof. It's good shit. So what we do to take care of these tarantulas is pretty simple. You want to keep the humidity up on the Brazilian blue violets. You just spritz the cage. Don't you come at me with that attitude. Hey! You naughty, naughty boy. Trying to escape. Hey! He's fucking running toward the spritz. You dick! Aha! Now they can still bite me through the plastic here because there are ventilation holes. So you get your finger over one of these holes and the tarantula catches on. You can get nipped pretty good. That is probably why he's banging old ladies. Trying to gain those granny panties.
Jesus Christ.
He's the one that admitted to it. Okay. Yeah. Oh wait, it's Grampy Pampies. He said, let's scroll all the way back. I'm about to satisfy someone's grandfather, is what he said. It is in the comments. I am not making this up.
Just saying, sometimes you don't need to add shit, bro.
Well, it is the only way most people are going to be able to get a house, let's be honest. Crampy car. Right. Even I apologize, if you can believe that. Not often, but I do. This is our other Brazilian blue male. Look at him. These critters are tropical terrestrial tarantulas. Don't you even think about making a great escape. We'll see dump truck soon enough. Hopefully dump truck gets rid of the dump truck and becomes a behemoth. That's what I want to see. I want to see her just get massive. But, as I stated, after those three, we are going to go get some shoes on and grab that box and take a look at what's inside. Wolf, do you know where my other shoe is? I see this one right here. Okay, I see it.
Where are the gloves?
If y'all want to drop out, then why didn't put it inside?
That is literally one of the biggest like red flags. Like, look at him. Sorry.
Oliver needs to take his duty time.
Well, yeah, I take him out almost every time I go on a live.
Yeah, but I'm hoping that this raid will be toward the end. Little turd will fix.
All right. There we go. Because we're not quite sure where the box technically came from. But what we do know is that the contents are, let's call it intriguing.
It's in the front of your trailer. Yeah, it's still wrapped in the. That's even weirder. It's wrapped in a garbage bag.
Way too many fucking red flags.
It's like the movie theater ammo.
It's okay. Like either I don't even know. I would assume it's only like 6 months. If like it was part of a crime that you got. I mean, is that 6 months or damn?
There's got to be a way to check serial numbers.
Yeah, the police
All right.
do that.
What? Everybody get away.
I would have left it in the bag when you left it.
It's too late now.
I thought it was a toolbox when I first seen it.
All right. Welcome to the setup.
Is it all different sizes too?
See, is this
Gotcha.
it's 20 rounds? I'm a novice when it comes to this.
Like it was just like one thing.
No, it's stuff.
There's a shit.
Yeah. Oh, this 10 mil. Yeah, this is from bro. He said that he stockpiled 10 millimeter because that's the gun that he wanted to get, and they said no. So this is 10 millimeter auto. Question is, why wasn't it him that dropped it off? We have a ton of 22. .50 rimfire, 22 caliber long range. Let's fucking not do that. I know it's not likely they'll blow up, but still. Another ooh. 22 long range. If you guys want me to, I will.
It's up to you. It's just like there's so many red flags here, bro. Like,
Some more 10 millimeter. We have any good stuff? Holy shit. More 22. $22, $22, $22. What the fuck is that? Now that is not something that I would pop off. I mean, look at that.
What the hell is
It's
that?
a 45.90.
There's just random bullets in front of me.
Not just random bullets. Fucking. This is like what you'd use to shoot the guy that's behind the refrigerator in your neighbor's house. Good Lord. Well, sadly, we are probably going to be turning these over.
That black thing in the bottom.
That looks like a, what is that? A mag. Not sure what to. I've never used a gun that has that particular magazine. Now this looks like it's from Mom's old 22. I don't know why it'd be in here. Gorilla Man, I might. Gotcha, I'm not going to be hopping on planes. We're going to pack this back up and then we're probably going to go and call non-emergency because we have no idea how my brother Johan managed to get
sometimes you just give way too much information.
all this this ammo. So
Also, there's so many different packages. That's also a little weird.
well, yeah. Remember when you were doing construction on the toilet thing? I don't think I've ever worked on construction. What? All right. All right. Well, that's what's in the box. And after this live, we'll call non-emergency dispatch. We'll have them go and take a look at it. They'll probably take it. But, no, he's all right. He's on the road to getting himself squared away. All right. So, we are going to go and get out the next one. Yeah, I know long range means long range. I'm still trying to figure out what construction on the toilet thing is. I've been a gardener.
You just took a shit.
I've been a gardener. I have worked on appliances, delivered ice. I put in a septic tank, but unless that's my old coworker, I don't know who it would be. Move. I'm so confused. All right. What do you mean I thought I was dead? Yeah, but it don't. But you guys, I do appreciate the 7 likes. That right there makes me feel good. We're just getting started. You guys have put me over halfway through my usual.
Their willingness to not listen to me. And I warned about this, and part of the conversation I was gonna have, like, I was trying to.
Ooh,
As
somebody.
he's talking about people on the road is, well,
Wait, no.
no doubt
Somebody
people are gonna get upset.
wants
They're
to
not gonna
the
get
world is gonna
But what
roll
people
me.
really need to
I
understand
ain't
is
the
all their
shit's too
fault
in the sh-
that now
Here we have
our crew
a
is
food
out
ball.
and not being able to drive.
Now, food balls are the remnants of the past meals that they've had.
I
So
like they're hard to see.
What?
Hiram has a valid point for telling people that they're being stupid out on the road, and it's starting to affect businesses.
Yeah, well,
So,
they don't like hearing that they're driving like idiots.
well, that's what I'm saying. It's like they don't like it, but they need to hear it.
So, what we have here is the remnants of what appears to be
I don't even know if
3 crickets that she ate. She smushed down after digesting all of the insides and left their crumpled up exoskeletons in a food ball.
It needs the car for work and the truck and all the stuff in it. I'm not sure that's a good idea. With all our bizarre stuff.
I asked these guys online if they like bug.
Like I said, I wasn't even
The
asking.
2 plumbers.
Oh,
Where did the gorilla guy go? I'm still trying to figure this shit out. He says that and then he just stops talking like I'm gonna figure shit out on my own. What?
I told Mom that after we're done with bazaars for this year, that she asked if I wanted to empty out the truck, and I said yes.
Alright, well, when you're done with the bazaars, hopefully by then we'll start selling online, because we need that revenue.
Not what I'm meant to focus on.
That's what I'm focusing on! Because I can't be a broke bitch. Wait, I'm already a broke bitch. I can't stay a broke bitch.
Do it.
Alright, so this is a Laciador Parabana.
New demo that China did on its humanoid robots. I mean, if you guys think we're having issues right now keeping up with China on everything, I mean, there's only a few categories in science that we're still ahead of them on.
Hi, girly.
They are going tilt into automation.
Oh shit, her water needs clean.
We are truly fucked when we get into some kind of conflict with them if we don't start accelerating
Are you serious?
automation in the workforce. It's just yeah, I need to shut up about it.
There is motherfucking mold in this cage.
Which cage?
Little bees. Now, this mold is not necessarily bad, but it's not good. It means that the environment is really good for mold spores. We are going to work on spot cleaning, and then this weekend, I guess I'm going to rehouse her and clean her cage out. Little Missy driving me nuts. How about we not do that?
I don't know.
Alright. What?
The TV.
Oh. Oliver. Driving me crazy. Who doesn't know what bugs are? Oh my god, this world. Were you talking to like an AI? Please tell me you were talking to an AI. Not a real guy, but an AI. Yeah, it sounds like it. Who doesn't know about bugs? I mean, look at this creature. Of course, she's technically not a bug. Technically, she's an arachnid, not an insect. And she's got big booty. They were weird guys. How can you... Excuse me.
Did you see what she said after that?
From the mountains. They said that they didn't know what bugs were. Then Adam says, just watch A Bug's Life. And Acid goes, they were weird guys from the mountain. Oh, fuck. So this is a Lasiodora parabana. It is a salmon pink birdie. What?
Did you get a chance to take my shot out of the fridge?
It is a salmon pink bird-eating tarantula. They like to call them the third largest species of tarantula, but if you look it up, the three variations of the Theraphosis could easily cover that. Theraphosa apophysis, Theraphosa blondie, and Theraphosa burgundy, all roughly get about the size of a dinner plate.
Oliver, hyperventilating.
Yeah.
All you did was walk 20 feet.
Care for these guys is pretty straightforward. However, it does tend to open up the possibility of getting mold in the cage due to the climate that they need. They are a very tropical tarantula. They are very much inclined to play in the dirt. Hopefully in the near future. I think your mom said that she had some leftovers that she wasn't using from her greenery. It just smells. So maybe we should go and pick that up for the tarantulas to play with. And she found greenery for $20 that gives you a whole set of stuff to put in here. That would be good. Get that right. Look at this. She's actually got some webbing coming off of her spinnerets. Hey, girly. You are so beautiful. Oliver. Oliver. Get over here. Leave him alone. Oliver. Come on.
He doesn't even notice you pulling him, does he?
No. I think his pain receptors might be a little broke-did. He keeps fucking with Wolf. Wolf wants nothing to do with him. Wolf wants to just mind his P's and Q's. Be left alone. Oh, my goodness. Hey, child. What do you think you're doing? This is a perfect opportunity. Look at the size of this tarantula. In comparison to my potato farmer fingers here. Absolutely amazing. She would probably benefit from some greenery. Now, when you were keeping animals in mesh cages, make sure you get the cage clamps and or weights. Will save you some hassle going on in the future because of the fact that tarantulas have a tendency of trying to find their way outside of the cage. Males more so than females. Females, so long as you keep them fed and warm and watered, they tend to stay pretty docile. All right. That still boggles my mind. Men from the mountains don't know what bugs are. What do you think was biting you or up in your food storage? So this is a Brazilian white-kneed tarantula. She is quite a little pistol. Come on. Now I saw her nab a cricket or two. Oliver, leave him alone! Oliver, leave him alone. You are being absolutely ridiculous. Question is, where is the food ball? Looks like her water needs to be cleaned. Don't bite me. She is a little prone to violence. Alright, here we go.
Oh, man, did you get the videos I sent you today?
Yeah, but I didn't get a chance to look at them. So that I can do when I'm done here. Care for this girl is the same as the Lasiodora parabana. You want to make sure that her environment is fairly moist, but not too moist. You don't want to make it completely saturated. What?
Driving down the road and saw my ex. It's funny how I'd hit that changes meaning over the years.
Yes. We'll call it funny. Now, she did get to eat yesterday. I saw her nab a cricket. Look at that. Those are the urticating hairs. Most, if not all, New World tarantulas, or tarantulas from the Americas, have those nasty little urticating hairs. She will do a little bit of both when it comes to defense. She will try to nab you with her fangs, but at the same time, she will try to kick those hairs at you. So you'll get hit with a double dose of regret if she manages to successfully land a blow. We want to make sure that doesn't happen. Now, luckily today we don't have to go into feeding. We don't have to spot clean. I'm still wondering where the heck the food ball is, because I saw her eat, but I don't see a food ball. Oh, there it is. And she let it get soggy. Tasty. So that is the remnants to all the cricket she managed to get. She is less of a tarantula size-wise, but she still is gorgeous. What? Did they finally turn out good? Now, did you use the pressure pot?
Oh, these are the ones I thought I ruined.
Oh. Look at that. A lot of people seem to think that keeping tarantulas is difficult. Now, there are difficulties, but as far as keeping tarantulas goes in comparison with a lot of other animals, they are by far the easiest animals that you can own. Some of them cost-wise, they're not so easy to own outright because they are worth a pretty penny. Especially now, since a lot of people got out of the hobby and stopped buying them up as much. So there are fewer out amongst the masses. Personally, I want to get into breeding them someday. Whew. Today is our rest day, which is why we went through and did a what's in the box. What was in the box was a bunch, primarily 22 rounds.
You know the molds that I was worried about?
was a little bit more.
Nice molds.
Was hoping for a little bit more rifle rounds, but guess we didn't get that
Cool,
lucky.
I sit at. That was the one I did open.
Alright.
Yep. How are you doing? Okay.
Look
Yeah.
at that.
I sent you a picture of it.
This is.
Paper.
See if we can see her feet back here.
Okay, just
Well, it's our Theraphosa apophysis. Now, Theraphosa apophysis are relatives to the Goliath bird eaters. They get about the same size in width, but they don't get about the same size in overall mass. They are more leggy than their cousin. But they do have the typical Theraphosa attitude, which is throw hairs and bite. When it comes to owning a tarantula that you could potentially hold, you'd be better off owning the Lasiodora parabana than you would the Theraphosa apophysis.
I don't know what I did with the half tires.
Can't wait to see whether the polls took an even weirder turn. Good stuff. Go.
I just had to share out.
Oliver, what you want?
I will talk to you later.
What you want, Oliver? You want outside? Is that what you want? We can go outside, baby. We can go outside.
So it looks like one of the molds got salvaged.
All right. So, I guess we probably should talk some on exercise, considering that's primarily what we focus on here is animal care and exercise and whatever bullshit goes on throughout the day. So, if you're actually working to lose weight, you can't just go out there and lift weights to lose weight. Although increasing your muscle mass will help with the passive calorie burn, it is not ultimately what's going to get you the reaction that you're looking for. You want to actually lose weight, right? What you want to do is go for brisk walks, jog, run, swim. You want to go out there. What?
I said fly.
No. Goofball. Otherwise, people will start taking to bridges and we'll get blamed. Anywho, anything that'll keep your heart rate up above what would be construed as normal for a prolonged period of time, let's say 15 to 30 minutes, is wonderful. Google has an app that is called Google Fit. Now, it's not exactly a precise thing. However, it does grant one the ability to kind of gauge where they're at. There is an aspect of the app that will actually keep track of moments when you are going faster and will tell you how many heart points it thinks you lose. You will gain a heart point for every, I think it's minute or 2 minutes that you keep your heart rate above normal. Keeping that heart rate above normal is where you're going to get your ultimate weight loss because it's about the calorie burn. Me, I'm working to build up muscle mass and burn calories. I typically walk 10 miles a day to try to get where I want to go. There are people that I work with that somehow manage to walk 16 miles a day.
Still don't believe her?
Well, there's also a hymn that's saying that. And as somebody that walks a ridiculous amount at work and only tends to wind up around 10 miles a day, it makes me wonder whether somebody's got a treadmill in the back and is cheating.
Or is attaching it to something.
I have no idea. Maybe he's just tapping his hand on the desk. I hope he's tapping his hand on the desk because anything else at that motion is pretty no at work. All right. Wolf, Oliver, do you need to go out?
I don't think yet.
No?
Oh, wait.
Is that mine or yours?
Yours.
So that's what we've been working on. We might take one last look in the box again for those that came in a little bit later. After this live's over, we'll probably get in contact with some non-emergency and get rid of all the bullets that we don't have guns to. It's a shame, it really is. See, what my brother should have done was keep his paws on the firearms that he had in the beginning. Hey now, acid mountains are great. Alright, come on. Come on. No, not you.
Be careful if you get her too excited, she'll take off.
I know.
That turned out real good.
Here we go. We're going outside, folks. Ooh. It is cold as shit out here. Come on, Oliver, go potty. Come on. Are you done? Of course he's not done. He's going to do laps on into the night. I read that, by the way, Silent, as, oh, acid mountains are great, instead of, hey now, acid mountains are great. So I was confused for a second. It's like, I didn't know there were acid mountains. That's something we never covered in geography, geology, that general bullshit. Yeah, I should have put a comma LMFAO. Oliver! I know you went both, kid. You can't lie to me. Better get on the porch. Ah, what the hell, go for another walk. Oh, thank you for the like. I appreciate it, guys. This, by the way, this is Oliver. Oliver is, as my wife would say, a show-coated golden retriever of standard color. He is a goofball. Thank you, Durs. Ollie's definitely a biscuit head. Come on! Let's go. Oliver, let's get inside. I need to walk your daughter now. Son of a bitch. Oh. Oliver, somebody's going to be walking by. You better behave yourself. Oh, we got another like. Thank you, guys. All right. Oliver, nope. Nope. Yeah, now you bark. All right, Durs. Have a good night. Whoop, there goes the sheriff. Probably should have tried to get his attention. I don't know. Oliver! Oh, he's taking his sweet time. Ooh, video's being a little choppy. Nicole, how's it going? We have a box that we're going to show you the contents of. And now we're going to take care of the last critters. And then once the live is done, we are probably going to be contacting non-emergency to at least tell them about what happened. I'm pretty sure the city police are kind of getting tired of me constantly contacting them. It's not what they're there for, but we can mention it to non-emergency because it's not an emergency, it's a non-emergency. We have in our possession some ammunition that a couple of girls decided to go and drop off on the porch. Like, we don't know these girls from Adam, but whoop, they showed up. Oliver! Okay, nope, we're done. Let's go. Come on. Oh, he's gonna take his sweet time, I swear. Come on. Don't even think about it, Ollie. Just walk on up to the door. Duchess. Why? Alright, let's go. Come on. Go poo-poo. Duchess, go potty. Lord, I think she's learned. Oh, there it is. She is officially going number 2. Don't you think about being a barky butt. Come on. Duchess, come on. Alright. Oh shit. Alright. So let's... No exercises today. We can talk exercises though. Yesterday we did about 121 decline push-ups, which is where I have my feet up on something so that the majority of my weight is on my pecs, my limbs, and we knocked them out. However, I was having trouble trying to figure out why I could go from like 20 one set to only doing 15 another, and it turns out it was the width of my handstands. So we learned something important that day. Now, who do we have left? Taking care of that one, that one, that one. We're going to go and take care of the scorpion. You got to give your body enough time to rest and recover. Each individual muscle group needs to have enough rest after being all tore up to bounce back.
Does it look like your areas right there?
Okay, just cut the cricket out of the scorpion cage. We're going to put it in the cricket keeper. Their water is bone dry again. Okay. All right. Now, we have a scorpion right here. This is an Asian forest scorpion. She is looking rather tired. Let's go back over here. Hit the lights. Now, one of the more interesting aspects of scorpions is their reaction to the black light, the UV. Scorpions have a tendency of glowing under UV due to biofluorescence. They have a chemical on their exoskeleton that absorbs, then puts out.
Did that hit your foot?
No. Absorbs the UV, converts it into a light spectrum that we can more easily see. So if you're going out scorpion hunting, or you just want to make sure there are no scorpions, or mostly no scorpions by your tent in an area that has scorpions, bring yourself a black light, shine it on the ground. You can peek inside your shoe after you've had it off for a while. Here in the United States, a lot... Sorry, jeez. Here in the United States, a lot of the scorpion species that we have naturally occurring around us are what one would refer to as medically relevant. Now, I hear tales of a forest scorpion that lives out here in Oregon and Northern California and Southern Washington that is, I think, mildly venomous. But for the most part, when you're talking about the United States, you have these nasty scorpions called bark scorpions. Bark scorpions are medically relevant. They can put you in the dirt if you get stung. You'll either have a nasty, severe reaction, or you'll have a nastier severe reaction. You will either wish you were dead, or you'll be dead. Unless it's a dry sting, which I don't think that's very often. Scorpions tend to sting as somewhat of a last resort. Like if they feel that their life is in mortal peril, they will nail you. So, we have that taken care of. Next, we are going to be dealing with the roaches. The roaches are what we breed to combat paying to feed everybody for the most part. Now, recently, majority of our tarantulas that did not eat roaches. Shit happens, and then you die. It's one of those things where you gotta get used to it. Put this over here for now. Are you gonna move? Duchess.
You already on roaches?
Yep. I'm pretty sure I've gotten through everybody.
Charlotte?
Yep.
Did they have checked on about 40?
They look okay.
Water?
Water the Balfour? I filled it up yesterday.
Okay.
Alright, so we have a male container for the roaches, and we have a female container for the roaches. For the most part, people don't go and try to sex their roaches because it would be a daunting, ridiculous task. However, we got so sick and tired of their reproducing that we took that task upon ourselves. And every time we go to take care of the roaches, we do the same task over and over again. By the way, that does fall under the category of insanity, folks. Doing the same thing over and over again, except we're expecting the same results instead of different results. I think that is where the difference lies. So, the same result being, we find the male, we put the male away, we reduce the overall hanky-spanky amongst these little monsters. Now, let's get over here. Brace yourselves. It's a little bit scary for a lot of people. Here we go. All right, so these are orange head roaches. Now what we're looking for, roaches like this guy, he's a fresh molt, that have that white dot on the abdomen. That tells you that that is a male. So he goes over into the male category. And we keep doing this over and over and over until we have successfully separated all the males and the females. Let me check your abdomen, you little shit.
I do appreciate you.
Now, some females have a smaller stature, and their abdomens tend to be a bit bigger.
So you can get
Like that, definitely a female. Now there is always a chance that due to this process of ours, the males will stop producing that white dot. Look at this. She is incredibly small, but she is still a female. See if we have any females that haven't been abused by the males. Look at this girl right here. I think they are pretty. Look at that. They make wonderful pets. They really do. They are non-venomous. They get to a handleable size. If you can keep the males at bay, the females tend to get real pretty looking. Golden wings with an orange head. They do not bite unless you're really holding them down. And again, they're not venomous. So it's not like you have to worry about succumbing to some problems in that. Oh, heavens. Now again, these are all basically females. Keeping an eye out. Any that could be male. I don't see any males. That's good. They typically speaking, they're easy to suss out. That one's a female. If you can just get a peek at the tip of the abdomen, you'll figure it out. Aha! Male. Hey, Braxton. We are sexting our roaches. Males go over with the males. The females go over with the females. No white dot, it's a female. Why are you running? Ooh, what do we have here? Ow. Stop moving. That's a female. Oh. Yep, that's a female. All right. Let's get to misting. We got one male out. Used to be we'd get about 4 to 6 out a day. So we are whittling down the numbers, and I think their reproduction has slowed. That's what we're hoping for anyway. These are the males. Kids, stop living in your water dish. Come on. Everybody out. That is not a bed. Oh, you know what I had to deal with? We had an administrator on an uncensored page get a little bit butthurt with me, so I've been dealing with that, and my family's been dealing with me dealing with that. So, gotta love it. I really hope that what is that? The poll that they took backfires.
It tells me how dangerous it is out there that people don't want to even say, you know what, yeah, maybe we should try a little
that is a good question.
Or to try to cancel you.
Okay, so the best way to determine a pink-toed tarantula's gender is the same as any other type of tarantula.
I wonder wonder if it's like the same people trying to argue against culture.
Move!
It's the exact same thing, right?
Yeah, no, that's what gets me. The same, and I know that it's the same people because she tried. One of them, one of the supporters of what was going on, tried calling me a Biden supporter. So, would you shut the fuck up? No. What you're going to want to look for is a little pouch right here on a molt. It's going to be between these two book lungs right here. That pouch will tell you whether it's a male or a female. The existence of that pouch means it's a female. And it's pretty much the same for all tarantulas. I don't know if it's the exact same position on all tarantulas, but if it does not have that pouch on its molt, then it's not likely a female. And I'll be able to show that to you again once Legs decides to molt. Oh no, she will, but the thing is, she takes her sweet fucking time. Every time. So, if it's a smaller tarantula, you might need to go and get yourself a type of a magnifying glass. If it's really small, a microscope might do the job a little bit better. But that is typically how you tell. If it's an older tarantula, size, I want to say the size, the make, and the model. But that's not the case.
I thought you were going to say size does matter.
Its body is not down. Mine's molt. Oh, okay. So you're talking about the abdomen is not spread out. That, if that's what you're talking about, takes a little bit of doing. What you want to do is you want to go and soak the molt in some soapy water. And then once it's all soft, you rinse it off and you spread it out on like the top of cardboard or on top of paper towels on top of cardboard. And then you got to work in like something small with a point. Like we use thumbtacks and or pins to kind of unfold everything. Takes a little bit of doing. But if it's a young one, then you'll have plenty of time to get it down right. If it's young and you're looking to breed it in the future, you got time. If it's older, if it's a full-grown male and it's a pink toe, it should hook out, from what I understand. But if it's a juvenile, you've got time to go and play with molts because it will molt multiple times by the time you're done taking care of it. If that helps. Now let's put the lid on this, and then we'll take care of the other roaches that we have. And then we will go and look at what's in the box. Gone because it had broke, so we threw it away. The molt abdomen had broken. Okay, so you cannot generally base a sex of a tarantula on this, but if you manage to go and get a tarantula to position itself flat on the glass with its undercarriage facing you, and you look closely at the points between its book lungs for a little slit that would kind of make it look like it has a pouch, that will be somewhat of a confirmation. I do not recommend doing this because we have had one male that we thought was a female turn out to be a male because it went terrible. Well, that's why you got to soak it. We have one that I need to work on this weekend, I think, for one of my gaming buddies. We're going to go and put that into mold, and not mold, put that into a resin mold, and we are going to send it to him.
Mom ordered me 2 more gallons. I'll be here tomorrow.
Nice. But in the future, don't worry about it being too dry. Just take it and put it in the soapy water, and that will kind of make it more malleable. All molds tend to be dry because a lot of times the tarantula will do its utmost to suck the nutrients out of the molt after molting because they really have no other option to get the nutrients that they need other than doing that. So we have the last. Whoop. Looks like we have ourselves a surprise. Here we go. We have a fresh molt roach. This is exoskeleton. Now what roaches do, you see it kind of right there, is they'll split down the middle and then they'll crawl right out of their old skin. Now the beautiful thing about these girls is that they have babies! Dubia roaches are the roaches that are most sought after out on the market. So that makes me so happy. And what makes me even happier is the fact that we kind of have a unique male here. He has not come out of his light color yet. So I think he might actually be an albino. Oh, okay. Well, it's okay, but I only have one molt, and I was expecting another because it was getting there, but then it... Oh, right. Fuck. I'm sorry.
What?
I completely forgot that his tarantula passed away. I'm sorry, Braxton. Yeah. He's a big boy. I swear I'm not forgetting these things intentionally. You're not the first, you're not the only follower that's lost tarantulas, and it's rough because I, just like the rest of you, want to know what is taking out your tarantulas because it's very uncommon for like a bunch of tarantulas within a group like this to start passing. It would not fall under the category of anything other than coincidence, but at the same time, that's crazy. All right, so we are going to take a brief look at what's in the box, and then the live stream will come to an end, and I actually recommend that one of you contacts the non-emergency because I think they got enough of my ass. Or should I just, well, he said to contact him if the dude showed up at our house. So should I just contact non-emergency and, okay. All right. So, wait, did I forgot to actually feed them. I showed you guys the roaches, and then I forgot to feed the roaches. Can you tell that I'm tired? Oh. There we go. Now, of course, we feed our roaches only the best Tetra goldfish flakes out on the market. Just a little bit of sprinkles. You don't want to overdo it because then the fish flakes start to rot in the cage. That's another thing you don't want. Had any tarantula pass away? Yes, we've had plenty mostly males. We had one unconfirmed female pass away. The hardest one that I think was to deal with was the what was that arboreal that we had?
Grease lightning.
Was it grease light? It was. What is the name? It's not a green bottle blue. It is a avicular. Was it a avicularia?
No, wait. Versicolor.
Versicolor. We had a versicolor that passed away at a young age.
Grease lightning did.
Grease lightning passed away at a young age.
Yeah, she was our first one.
Oh. Many a male Lasiodora parabana. We had one that was named. God, what was the one that was named after the spider off of Aragog? Aragog was a male who'd been through some shit. His cage was actually tossed off of another cage because of an iguana that we owned. So we don't own the iguana anymore. But it's never easy. All right. Wolf. Well, here's what we do. We just say, a couple of girls dropped it off our front porch. We're not exactly sure who the bullets belong to.
That just seems really weird.
But we have them on camera.
Well, I understand that, but they would suspect something else is going on.
Well, then they can.
Just some random people drop ones off on a porch.
All right.
Assume that there's something else. So if we just say, hey, we have this individual or this individual wanted to do us a favor and decided that they would do us ammunition. Unfortunately, we don't trust this individual.
Because then they're going to want to know who the individual was. And our brother, just got into housing.
At the same time, we can express that, hey, we don't know if he,
We don't know how he came in possession of that.
we just don't want to be, if it is part of the crime or whatever have you, we don't want to be a part of it. And I think that it would be fair to just say, hey, I don't want to be.
Okay. So many of you might be wondering what's in the box. We have 10 millimeter and a bunch of 22 and a few larger bullet calibers. Steve Johansson. Steve's going to be so mad at me. Well, Steve, I don't think I got a chance to tell you what happened. We had a couple of girls caught on camera bringing something up to the porch. They dropped off this ammo box on the front porch, wrapped in a plastic bag.
But anyway, hey, those ammo boxes, they have serial numbers on them, right?
Everything has the serial number. Honey,
Sorry, I was
They should be able to track you.
but in any case, we're not keeping this ammunition. We don't know how old it is. I'm guessing it's several years old. No, we can't give it to you. The situation is such, and you're gonna fucking never let me live this down. That we are definitely, kind of took a vote in the household, going to be calling non-emergency and letting them know at least what happened, handing over the video evidence of the two girls dropping the ammunition off on the front porch, and then handing it over because no matter what, we don't know if this ammunition is stolen. We don't want to have it in our house or on our person. So what did you do about the... I don't know. For all I know, this is from my brother who said he had an ammo box. But at the same time, where did he get the money for the ammo if it was him? If it was not from him, why are people dropping off random boxes of ammunition on the front porch? We're going to call non-emergency, tell them what happened, see if they want to pick it up. If they don't see it as an issue, we will go from there. However, we do not own squirrel popper guns, 22s. We don't own 10 millimeters. And these bullets are probably old as the hills themselves. So I don't think Steve wants to run these bullets through his fucking gun. Brother, you are crazy as fuck. Just random bullets this guy got dropped off on his front porch. Let's put it through our gun and hope nothing happens. When it comes to what did I do about the tarantulas, you gotta let yourself grieve for any pet that you lose. Hey, kids, go in the other room. Go on, Oliver. Steve. We are going to call non-emergency dispatch. And we are going to go and hand it over to the authorities because that's what needs to happen. And if you feel that bad about it, I'm sorry. You'll never let me live it down. People still shooting World War II surplus animal? Yes, that I know. I've seen the war footage over there in freaking Ukraine and Russia. Okay, guys. Because they stole it and were scared they were going to get in trouble. Steve.
How about this? If they let us keep it, you can give some to them.
All right. If they let us keep it, we'll give you some squirrel poppers, but not at work. Because that's how people get fired. That is specifically how people get fired. So, yeah. What comment got removed? Why did they remove it? Because they stole it and were scared they were going to get in trouble. I have no idea. We're going to be posting the footage a little bit later. We don't know these women from Adam.
Post it
to the group chat. Yeah. Like, who the fuck just comes trouncing up with like an ammo crate and just leaves it on your porch?
No, it was a garbage bag. That's what made it ego.
So, anyway, thank you guys for showing up. Steve, it's been a pleasure. Please don't arrive before the police do. I think you have a general idea of where my house is.
Where does he live?
He lives here in town.
Oh.
Yeah, he lives kind of over by West Street.
What are you doing?
Well, they're technically jam-packed with stuff that can already explode. However, overloading your bullets can result in a massive failure of your firearm. Doing that with a 22 would be rather impressive. Not gonna lie. Anyway, we've got a phone call to make. You guys have a good night. Stay safe. And remember, better not see you on the news unless it's good news.